Hey, how y'all doing today? And welcome to Dredge World's YouTube channel. Are you having a great day? Did you have a good week? And are you excited for the weekend? Well, I know I am. Because guess what? It's just a mere 4 hours away or so at the time of this video. So, let's just jump right into it, shall we? This is kind of a continuation of the video I released a few days ago called What Second Life Could Be. Now, last night I was doing some research, and I was looking at some stuff on YouTube, and I'm telling you, I was shocked at what I found. You had content creators actually producing content way back in 2014, sometimes even going all the way back to 2008. Now, what I've noticed, though, and quite honestly, it kind of saddens me a little bit, is it seems like right after Mesh was developed in Second Life, people became a little bit lazy. Or they just got bored with hell making content creation at Second Life because, well, seems like right after Mesh came out, people stopped making so much content. Now, like I said, this is kind of a continuation video from the previous one, what Second Life could be. Now, Second Life could be a complete, beautiful experience, especially when you bring YouTube into the mix. And yeah, I know I kind of already covered that a little bit in the previous video, but it comes down to one thing: what you want to do. Now, I was asked a while back, and I still get asked this from time to time, Jack, what can I do to really entertain myself? And if you got to ask that of somebody else, then you're going about things all wrong. The point of life itself is finding ways to entertain yourself. A lot of you all are scared to do this, that, or the other because you're afraid of failing. There is no failing in life. Not really, not if you really think about it. Because, it's all how you measure success. Is it a success if you just make one difference in one person's life? Just one. But yet, the masses don't seem to be affected? No, that's not a failure. Why? Because you've touched that one person. You've made a difference in that one person's life. You brought a smile or a laugh or whatever the case may be to that one person. So therefore, by my measurement of what success is, that is very successful. Now, I was also asked not too long ago, how do I go about creating content in Second Life if I choose to do so? Well, it's very simple. If you want to become a video creator, you'll get your little platform like OBS. It's free. Then become comfortable with talking in front of a mic or being recorded. Your first videos when you jump into this venture, they're not going to be the best. You're probably going to stumble across your words quite a bit. You're going to get nervous and you're going to maybe freeze a little bit. But don't let that deter you. Keep plugging away at it. Because in the end, you're not making content for other people. You're making content for yourself. Because you enjoy it. Not everybody's going to like it. Not everybody's going to like what you have to say about anything. That's what the beauty part of being alive is all about. Everybody has their own thoughts, their own visions, their own philosophies. Some are more well-read than others. It's all based on life experiences, quite honestly, and how we have dealt with it. But my main point is this: Second Life is a beautiful thing, and it can be so much more beautiful. if you use it for various things. Now, I know in my other video I talked about taking out shopping videos and tutorials. They have their place in the community. Some people need to be taught on what to do and how to do things, etc., etc. I wasn't trying to put any type of shade on videos like that. What I was trying to do is expand your horizons. Get you off the fence because you're allowing fear to hold you back from creating stuff. We need more creators in Second Life. We need more YouTube explorers. Second Life has gotten such a stigma attached to it that, like I said in the previous video, and we all know this to be true, you can't get on a platform like Stitch, or Twitch, rather. Stitch. Oh, that might be a good little nickname for that little place. Anyway, don't you want to be able to get your words and your vision seen? There might be a slow grow in your following. Just make sure that you're getting into it for all the right reasons and none of the wrong. Now, that's really based on the individual. When I got into creating content on the YouTube and my website, JeffBetson.com, the radio station, now the podcast, is to basically entertain. And I love creating. I love writing. I love exposing your minds to new and exciting things. And I have no problem with laughing at myself. Because you're going to hear me stumble across words from time to time. You look like an idiot or a fool. I'm not going to let that bother me. You shouldn't let that bother you either. If that is what you're afraid of, squash that shit. Don't worry about what other people are going to say or think. If you let other people control you in such a manner, you're never going to accomplish anything in this world. Because you're going to be living in a world of fear. Be bold. Grab it by the horns. Look it in the eyes and say, I own you. And then go up and do whatever you want with that platform and the content you create. You know, I was asked not too long ago, why do I keep doing this? And I looked at him and I said, because I enjoy it. But, no, there's no buts to it. Find something you just enjoy and do it. Plain and simple. You're going to stumble, you're going to fall a little bit. You're going to make mistakes. And you damn sure ain't going to be liked by everybody. But why are you going to worry about something like that anyway? You're a grown adult. You have the ability to make your own decisions. Are you going to really, truly put yourself in a position and doing things that you don't like? And yes, as adults in the real world, there are times we have to do things we don't want to do. We have to bite our tongues at times when we don't want to. And even in here, you should bite your tongue a lot in some cases but you shouldn't be living in fear. And you shouldn't be living in fear in the real world either. Now, tutorial videos, like I said, they have their place. But I would like to start seeing more exploring videos out there by YouTube creators. And there are a lot of us out there that create stuff in YouTube that are Second Life based. we're just not, how can I put this? You're just mostly focusing on one little area or one little venue. Expand your horizon. Dare to be different. Dare to bring more content to your community. It's not all about shopping. It's not all about being these little informative tutorials about cleaning up inventories. There's a great big giant world out there. Expose your community to it. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'd like for y'all to do a lot more of that yourself. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Second Life hookups. Last summer, I did a little video about Second Life hookups, and apparently it's still getting a lot of views. So I'm thinking that it might need to be updated a little bit. Now, in the next video that I'm going to be putting out, we'll probably be addressing that a little bit more, but since I just brought it up, let's address it a little bit right now, shall we? What is the Second Life hookup to you? What can it do for you? What type of value does it bring to your life? Are you the type of person that just are looking for a wham bam thank you man kind of thing? If so, then there are many, many places in Second Life to find that. What I want you all to really focus on is not necessarily finding just hookups, but building relationships, friendships that can grow and get stronger as time goes on. You know, a lot of you all in Second Life that I know personally, you come up to me and you say you're having problems with relationships, or you're breaking up with people over some stupid shit, and you're throwing away good friendships over what? A 2-day relationship or a one-night quickie? Does that make any sense to you whatsoever? It doesn't to me. It really doesn't. But hey, to each his own. The only thing I can say about that is this. Try not to really mess with people's minds too much. Because when it's all said and done, what you say and what you do to certain types of people can be very hurtful and very damaging. Some people need to be handled with more care than others because they're not as tough emotionally as others. You gotta know who you're dealing with. Once you figure that out to a degree, act appropriately. Now I'll get off my little soapbox as far as that's concerned and bring everything to an end. If you like the content that I create down here, dive deeper into Jet's world by going to the website, jetbison.com. Also check out the podcast as well. I put out new content every week as far as the podcast is concerned, and on the website I'm going to start launching a regular talk show or commentary show every day from 3 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday Eastern Time. So be sure to tune in there, and don't be afraid to hit that little like and that subscribe button down below, and always stay safe out there.